Pace car holds them at 70 miles per hour. They'll be at 190 when they come back around for the checkered flag. This is it, the 25-lap shootout. Everybody's down to their last bullet. 1 lap to go.
This is exciting.
Can they anticipate Gordon and get a jump on the man who won nearly everything last year? Rusty's out in front of him. Gordon got off the gas. Green flag.
Gordon is still very, very slow.
And Jimmy Spencer drops to the inside. Here comes Spencer. He and Rusty Wallace may trade a little paint down in turn 1.
Rusty Wallace has some help on the outside here.
That's Kenny Wallace, little brother, trying to shove Rusty to victory lane.
Look at Bill Elliott, the 94 there in third. 3 Fords on the outside of Jimmy Spencer there. Also a Ford.
Coming up the inside is Schrader in that black and green 33. Coming up to help Jeff Gordon. The leader went to dead last on the restart. Here they go into the turn 3, banking for the final time.
There's Rusty Wallace right on the bottom there, Ned.
The brothers work together, and it's going to get a win.
Off turn 4. 1,500 feet away from $100,000. Rusty Wallace comes to the flag and wins the Bud Shootout. Kenny Wallace, Bill Elliott, Jimmy Spencer, Kenny Schrader, the top 5, and Jeff Gordon.
Coasting around. He evidently stripped a gear or something on that restart.
And the Fords, which at one point in this race, but for Rusty Wallace, were mired deep in the field, finish in the first 4 positions. To the garage goes Jeff Gordon. Dick Berggren?
Jeff Gordon just radioed to his crew, Mike. He's upset about what happened on the restart. He said they all jumped me. What happened to the caution?
What Dick is saying is as they come down for the restart, when Rusty Wallace in the blue car got out ahead of Gordon, Gordon got off the gas and expected they would not restart the race.
Mike, you see that white line right there on the front straightaway? That's when the race starts.
Jeff Gordon goes a lap away from $100,000 and now sits in the garage.
Apparently nothing did happen to his car. I guess he just backed once they all passed him and said, hey, I might as well just coast on around and see what happens.
Gordon is but 26 years old, but he's a 21-year veteran of short track racing. And when something like that happens and the outside car jumps a restart, usually the pole driver can back out of the gas and the starter will not start the race. Here it happened.
Okay, you're riding with Jeff Gordon right here. You see the pace car just in front of him. Okay, he's in low gear there. He starts to accelerate just a little bit. There's the white line we were talking about. Here comes Spencer to the outside.
Well, his gears are working. His engine's working.
He's accelerating, but Rusty Wallace came around the outside on the restart. And thanks to younger brother Kenny giving him a drafting shove down in turn number 1. Wonder if he'll split that $100,000 with little brother. We'll find out. Rusty Wallace is in victory lane. Winner of the Bud Shootout, runner-up last year, first place this year. Ken Squires in victory lane.
Unquestionably the best all-star race to lead Speed Weeks off in history. Rusty Wallace victorious after 12 tries. Here he comes, uncinching himself out and getting a tremendous ovation, and not so big ovation from some, as he defeats Jeff Gordon in this last lap shootout. Rusty, congratulations.
Oh, man, thanks a lot, Ken. It's really appreciated. It's a great race. You know, I had to get going on the end there, and I guess he missed a gear or something, but, man, this Taurus was honking today, and I had little Kenny behind me. He stuck it right up there. We went to the front. It was great.
Did you fake him out on that restart at the last lap?
Man, I don't know what I'd done. All I know is that when I was ready, I had this thing cleared out, and I was ready to rock. You know, I think that's always been one of my strong points. It's got me in trouble a couple times, but evidently I nailed it, and he nailed it, and something broke in his car because the whole field drove past him. But a great day for the Ford Taurus. Its first victory at Daytona. I'm real proud for it. The adventures of Rusty's car was here. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Miller, Mead, Mobile, all of them. They did a great job.
You better thank your brother, too. Let's go to Ralph Shaheen.
Jeff, what happened?
Well, it's pretty disappointing that they let a restart like that get away. You know, I mean,
Rusty jumped the start big time. Before they said the area of the 76 ball, he started taking off long before we got there. But I don't know if it matters anyway. You know, I was waiting for the caution because I knew they weren't going to start. I was like, there's no way they're going to let that happen. And then I broke fourth gear coming up through the gear, so I was done anyway.
Did you feel like it was up to the leader to set the pace to the line?
I know it is. They said it right in the driver's meeting. They said the leader, you know, sets the pace. He starts the race. It certainly wasn't that way today.